Okay, guys, we're here with some red-blue Prowess. Played this deck recently in a challenge at a PTQ. I had disappointing results with the starts that I had. I had a 6-4 and a 5-3. Although I did start out 4-1 and a 5-1 in their respective tournaments. Hopefully, we can do a bit better. I've actually liked this deck a lot. My losses mainly come from me misclicking and just like having it's both a combo of misclicking and drawing dead for 5 to 6 turns plus. And hopefully we don't do that in these games and we feel good. Or cry down, I'm telling you. This deck is good. My losses in the PTQ were one to me misclicking because I was really, really tired in the morning and had a foggy head. Second one is from his misclick. I literally forgot to play my land for the turn. When I thought I did. And that got me. And then another one was a misclick because I didn't know what phase it was in the PTQ. So 3 of my losses were to misclicks. And the last one was to a guy playing main deck in Staring Bridge in their green-red deck. That guy got me good. But no, I felt pretty good about this deck. I mean, being on the play helps out a lot, and I'm never on the play, so it definitely looks a bit worse in my hands, but we're going to try our best, you know? It's actually worth it. I found it to be actually pretty good. Well, if we're playing against E-Tron, this is a bit of a bad time. Also, if we're playing against Greentron, it's also a bit of a bad time. Because I almost shared the... Oh, okay. We're against E-Tron. No Chalice the Void? No Chalice. That's good for it. That's good. I mean, if your opponent brought in Surgicals, they're just like... bumbling idiot, I guess, is the best way that I can describe it. I guess they have Dismember in their hand. But we still have to play out the Sprite Dragon, I think. Against Chalice? Yeah, but like our hand was pretty bad against Chalice if they had like any way to deal with Sprite Dragon. That's what I'm worried about. Hopefully they don't. Okay, Reality Smasher? That's great for me. I could care less about Reality Smasher. I could just care less about this. They want to not attack. The thing is, I don't actually have a mountain for my Lava Dart, which sucks. But besides that, I can find a better spot. Should probably do this. Then cast Burst Lightning. Auto Yield. And cast Dart. And good luck, opponent. Your turn. If you got me, you got me. But I don't think you got me, bud. Oh, fucking treason. Emma, the fortune, the pain. Okay. Now we go to beat the Chalice. Kind of want to bring in Spell Pierce for Chalice. Not so sure. Vapor Snag, I think, is not where we want to be against them, actually. I feel like Mutagenic Growth and other things are going to be good enough. The real question is, do we want to play longer game? I don't think so. Although, Serum Visions are light of the stage. I'll keep in Serum Visions. I'm going to keep this hand and lose with it. But, you know, that's the way it goes. I'm willing to lose with this hand. Okay, not going to lose just yet. Please be on, like, a Chalice hand that, like, doesn't do anything. Because this hand is really good against Chalice the Void. Don't be on Natural Tron plus Chalice. That would be unfortunate. Yikes. Where's Chalice? Think I'm supposed to get the Stormwing Entity down instead of the Sprite Dragon. I could be wrong, though. Like, this plays a lot better if they have just, like, a ballista. I'm a little bit scared of that. Don't think I need a land. I will keep that on top, though. Yeah, I mean, I'm keeping it. I'm going to keep the hand on the draw, like, every time. It's just going to be unfortunate. Some amount of the times I'm just going to, like, lose the game on the spot and can't do anything about it. Okay, they had Natural Tron plus the Chalice. I said don't have Natural Tron plus the Chalice. I asked for that, and yet here I am. Yet here I am. Like, estimates my head. What's going on? What else they got? Don't have Dismember, please. Play like another Chalice someone. I'm fine with that, I think. Oh, Dismember. That sucks. Gonna wait? It's like, no way they're gonna wait. Dismember. And I'm gonna play the Storming Entity first. That card is interesting. Don't think I want that. I do think I want this, though. Nice. Ineffable. That's fine. Actually, wait, that's not fine. I forgot that is not fine, actually. You can just do that. Don't play another Chalice. That sucks as well. Yeah. I think we're actually just... If we draw a land, could be fine here. Draw land. Destroy this. Shoot this. Just show me like a land, please. Just to do nothing land. Every time. Every time. Every time. Why these guys gotta do me dirty like that? The Matter Shaper to the Matter Shaper. No lands, no go. And we have certain visions, so I'm gonna keep. I'm actually gonna get rid of Bolt here, I think. I think I'm looking for another land. We get pretty punished if they have Dismember here, but hopefully they don't. I'm not going to Mutagenic Growth here, just in case. I know that they're most likely going to have Chalice, but we have Brazen Borrower for that. Oh, they just have this? I'm very happy about that. Very, very happy about that. Okay, well, everything's worked out perfectly for us now. Everything's worked out perfectly. I do think I want this Burst Lightning. Everything's worked out perfect for us. I assume TKS is coming down now. Take the 3. Running. On our way hiding. I realized I accidentally took 1 extra damage I didn't need to take. I could have just shocked this. Oh, leaving up mana. Interesting. Do we have lethal? Our Brazen Borrower here. That's 2 damage. This is 4, 6, 8, 10. No, we're a couple short. But I do like doing this. If I would have mutagenic growth on the previous turn, maybe I could have won. Let's see, so this is 7. This would be 9. And then 11. This is going to be 13 and then 15. I think I'm just going to do this. So you got Spell Pierce, seems fine to me. I mean, they're dead regardless, but I'll just Spell Pierce here anyways. Yep, they see the writing on the wall. 16 damage. I think I was 1 or 2 short. Oh lordy. Placing in the PTQ. I went 6 and 4, unfortunately. Had a couple bad misclicks. A couple unfortunate scenarios for me. Temple Garden. Blade Cover Scout. That's not good for me. That ain't good for me. A 7 with Boggles? Can't imagine winning that one. I get out of the board here. I get Spell Pierce, Brazen Borrower. It's not a good start. I would probably agree that this matchup seems unwinnable. Yep. But you never know. Maybe there's a chance. Maybe there's a chance. There's always a chance. That's not good. I'm just dead here. I'm not quite dead. That's a start to something. That's a start. Lightning bolt here lethal? Probably not. Just raise Sprite Dragon, and then attack these two. Do this back to block. Technically, if they don't have anything, we win. If their hand is somehow just absolutely nothing, that's something, unfortunately. I think I need to do this so then I can play Stormwing Entity. Oy. If I actually would have gone for the Fiery Islet, I actually would have won. Kind of wild. Burn spell wins. Yeah. But if we didn't draw Burn spell, we were dead to a lot of other things as well. So I think doing this is slightly better. Maybe I'm wrong. Okay. Got there. Got there, boys. Somehow, some way. Okay, what do we want now? Spell Pierce seems good. Paper Snag seems really bad. Brazen Borrowers seems like it could be fine. I don't think I want Aether Ghost. Cosric's turn could be good if we get lucky. I feel like that's not the way we want to play. On the draw, on the play maybe. Like on the play I'm kind of interested in these cards. Not on the draw. Reveler in this. I think this is fine. I think on the play I can get behind Blood Moon / Kha'Zix's turn. Not on the draw. Sand is ungodly slow. Sand is also kind of slow. I'll keep it regardless. This dart also sucks. Yeah, I'm supposed to get rid of this dart. Don't have a mountain. Wasted use. Okay, opponent only got a 5, so not as much to worry about. That's good for me. Land in use. Okay, that's not the worst thing possible. Decided not to attack, so that's good for me. Don't have flying or reach or anything, so we're good. Yep. I mean, Dart's the only spell, so we have to keep it, but, like, felt bad to keep, I feel like. Now, they have Cornet. It's, like, the worst case scenario. Not leaving up Pierce. They did not have Cornet, though. That sucks. What is beatable? Okay, I'll take this hit. That's fine with me. How do I want to play this? I'm gonna do this. Attack, light up the stage. Hope to land for the spell pierce. Maybe this is just bad. Try and set up for a kill like next turn. It's mountains, so that's technically something, but not exactly what I was looking for. That sucks, but I think we may be able to just beat it next turn. So 19. I mean, path here is obviously awful for us. They don't have path, so that's good for me. Let's see, it'll be 3, 6, 9, 12. 14, 15, 16, 7. We have exactly lethal. Alright. That's nice. We have exactly lethal. Nine, 12, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. Yep. We have exactly lethal. Opponent deep in the tank. Dart. Want to get down? Oh, what you gonna do? Do you want to get down? What you gonna do? Want to get down? What you gonna do? Want to get down? Get down on it. 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 Somehow we boggles 2-0. I'm gonna go pee and I'll be right back. How you gonna do it if you really don't wanna dance? Get down on it. Get down on it. Get down on it. No lands again. Lands. I will keep lands. Get down on it. Get down on it. Dabba dabba doo. You wanna get it? No. Wanna get out? What you gonna do? Off the wall. Get your back up off the wall. Dance. Come on. In the blind, I'm not exactly sure which land to get rid of. Spy Bluff Canal or Fiery Islet. On it. Get down on it. Get down. Oh, my deck list is definitely not up to date. Let's go to Stream Decker and add that. And tell me, baby, you do it if you really don't like a chance by standing on the wall. Dancing, yeah. That shock was actually really bad. Doesn't really make that much sense, I think. When you're dancing, yeah. Don't think I want Sprite Dragon. Do think I want this. Get down on it. Get down on it. On it. Down on it. You say this is the best deck? Nope. White Green Heliod is the best deck in the metagame. Even though there was no copies in the top 8 of the tournament last week, there were 7 copies in the top 32. This means that it had a fairly good record standing. Many were close to top 8, and with half of the top 8 being based off standings. Ooh. Ooh. Yikes. I'm just dead to this Noxicon. That's calling for great stuff. Why is there so much dredge? Frickin' Sodek, probably. I'm like really sick of dredge. As I said in my previously today. Just like really sick of playing against it. Just an awful experience. On the wall. Okay, everyone. Like, comment, retweet that tweet. Attach pick up that triple creep and chill cathartic. Well, maybe I should have. Seems like a mulligan to me. I'll keep this in. think I'm gonna skip this. I heard this one a little bit too many times. Okay, let me get some goods here. First one's gonna be blue-red, and then I'll decide what I do with the second one. Yeah, gonna be blue-red again. I guess I top here, I think. And if they hit configurate, you know, we're just dead, whatever. So there it goes. That's fine. Just don't hit a dredger now. Narco's fine. Don't have cathartic, please. Just you life and loam. It's cathartic. Double stinkweed again. Trip hits the third stinkweed. I may be able to. Oh, they're 13. They're gonna be at 10. I actually beat that. I think. I beat it? Just barely. Not 100% sure though. I think I may be short 2 damage here. Actually, yeah, no, I'm short 2 damage. So close. Needed to hit double creeping chill. They're most likely to hit more creeping chills, but if they don't, then we can win. If they somehow don't hit another creeping chill, we can win this game. Alright, you know, guess you got me, bud. Ay, ay, ay. Well, yeah, I know, that's why I need to get lucky. I mean, what are we gonna do? They had double stinkweed and cathartic in both games. Our hand's good, just wasn't as good as theirs. Oh lord, I accidentally went backwards. Wait, I just own Hex Drinkers? I think I just actually own Hex Drinkers, maybe. Saying looks good to me. Scourge up to 50 tickets almost. Good. Wait, Wasteland's back up to like 50 now? Damn. I remember buying Wastelands for like 20 apiece. It was great. Maybe I should sell my Wastelands. Okay, let's draw something good here. Something good. Classic, keep a 3-lander, draw land. Classic. 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 I have no idea what my opponent's on, so we'll see. We can set up a turn 4 kill of some sort. I don't really want to listen to that. This I'll listen to though. We're playing some like Stoneblade stuff. That's good for me. It's shocking. Although it may not be good for me because it's like mana leak or something. Blue, red. That's good for me. Play mountain. I like. I don't know why I like listening to both like this music as well as like metal or like I mean this metal and like Maiden Iron or actually not as much Iron Maiden actually more like what's it called Megadeth like Metallica and stuff. Why not fetch first? Because I most likely do not need to fetch. Why are you playing Reflecting Pool in your deck, bud? Why are you doing that? Why are you doing that? I don't understand. This time I'm supposed to fetch beforehand. I like both these cards. Now don't randomly have Supreme Verdict in your deck, please. Sure, bud. You got it. Maybe a Path Exile, or at least hard representing it. I think this Bolt is better going at their face. This guy's like the slowest man alive. I want to... I'm fine doing this. It's like if they don't have the answer to this, it's unlikely they're gonna have the answer the next turn, and we have like lots of damage sources, and we get a scry, so it's like unlikely for them to be able to get to do what they need to do. There's no path. There's no path? What is this man smoking? They're like playing on thin ice or something? They're playing Reflecting Pool in their deck too? It's just like, what are you doing? It makes me want to Blood Moon them. I want to Blood Moon this man. Like, they're playing fucking Reflecting Pool in the deck. Like, get the fuck out of here. I feel like a Braids could be fine as well. I don't know. I'll get this in. Nice. So at some point I can Brazen Borrower this and get some value out of it. It's kind of funny. I guess I'll play out Sprite Dragon then. Maybe this is incorrect. Maybe just going Swift Spear plus this is better, but like... Can's kind of clunky, but hitting a third land drop would be nice. Setting up our Stormwing Entity. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know, man. I don't know. Wall of Omens. Okay. I guess I'll just Dart Stage here. May just have Path Exile here. This man likes to just screw with me on every turn. I guess now I'm just gonna Dart Storming Entity. Wouldn't be surprised if they have like Verdict or something, but I mean, I'm gonna play this out. It's much more likely for them to draw into some like single removal spell. I just kind of like both of these. Do this. Maybe that's bad. I think it's fine though. The cryptic tapping me in the upkeep? Seems so weird. I think I'm just gonna Brazen Borrower instead then. Because if they have like a Verdict or something, plays well into that. Could just have another cryptic command, which kind of sucks. They did have another cryptic. They're going with counter bounce. Oh yeah. Let's play this out again. I was like, they like randomly path there, I would have lost my mind. They're cycling that for a couple cards, it looks like. I like both of these. If we get path though, I will take a land because of how much we already have. My friend. The thing that you say that you do. Yes, that you told me. Not in the way you say you did. I gotta have something here, right? Love isn't always on time. God. Fallen's giving him a lot of value here. Don't think I need Dart. I will take another Stormwing though. Because it makes my Swiss Spears just do nothing, which I would have been able to deploy earlier, potentially. Another Teferi bouncing here. Oh, plusing. That's not good for me. That can't possibly be good for me. I'm confused here. They just have Path Exile? Oust. Interesting. I think I have lethal here. We'll see. I guess I don't because of this, actually. I guess they have to block now. And we can just play Stormwing Entity. And they can't do anything with their Ephemerate. They could just block here. If they block here, that's great for me, because then I get to bolt them. They're dead. Whoa, whoa, whoa. I'm going to bottom the Stormwing Entity now. So they've got Ephemerate and 2 unknowns in their hand. They accidentally F6 the turn. Thank the Lord this man is done with his stuff. Good. Have I ever played it? I have not. I did see those tweets as well. I was somewhat tempted to play. Maybe we'll play Yacht Combo tomorrow. They just have Ephemerate in their hand. I don't know why I did this. It doesn't make any sense, actually. I'm an idiot. I was just supposed to Lightning Bolt them. But I guess it gives me Prowess triggers, so... I like literally said they had the Ephemerate in their hand. So I just bolted out lethal. We'll see what happens. At least I only got 1 card of the Ephemerate. Yeah. I'll probably try out Yacht. I don't think I've ever played it. Sure. Alright. Probably getting Aether Ghost back, I'd have to imagine. Oust. They could oust their own card, I guess. I want to play out Sphere first because I'm not going to play around Mana Tithe, and it makes it so it attacks past the Skyclad Operation if they have like some weird card, which doesn't look like they have. It's a weird game. I feel like I should have lost it, but I guess I got a Scry 2 like basically every turn of the game, so it made it a lot easier for me to win. They also F6 their turn, so take those. I'll keep this hand on the draw and lose with it. Sounds good to me. It's like pretty medium hand, but you know. Give me a lamp. That's what I'm talking about. I assume I'm playing against Inverter now. Wow. That's aggressive. Very aggressive from the opponent there. Very, very aggressive. So we drew Mana Leak off the top. Playing against Grixis. I don't know. That seems like a trap. Almost surely it is. Here we are, nonetheless. I'm gonna be bolting anyway, so might as well bolt now. I guess that's like the worst case scenario. Like, I feel like they would have done that, like, regardless. I guess we have... No, we don't have the Dart in the air, yeah, so I don't know. Maybe I'm not supposed to do that. Like, it's really bad, obviously, if they have second K command. But, you know. See if this resolves. Does, I'm ahead. If it doesn't, I'm behind. Give me resolves. That's what I'm talking about. That's not what I'm talking about, though, there. Just, alright. I guess that's fair. I'll trade. Castle, interesting. Ooh. I didn't think about Drown in the Loch. That's a card that I would not have thought of. I guess I probably should have thought about it out of just Grixis and playables. Ooh, that's pretty bad too. I'm doing fine. Savage Flood out, a classic. Got punished there pretty badly. My neck is feeling not the greatest here. Okay. You got it, bud. You got it. Kind of looks like a spike deck. Almost surely is, yeah. Yeah, that's a trap. I had a full house. I had a full house. Just one landers. I can flood out, but I can't ever have a good starting hand though. Opponent's hand seems really good. Okay, I've seen enough from the opponent. I've seen more than enough. That was really disappointing last match, but both the matches we lost were just like, I don't think there's much we could do. Is Eidolon still worth something? You price. Okay, that's a hit. That's a hit. Eidolon. Eidolon of the Great Revel. Oh, what you can do with out of sight. All right. Well, unfortunate ending. A lot of 3-2s today, but if you saw the video on YouTube and you liked the video, make sure to hit it with a like. Subscribe to the channel. Follow me on Twitch and Twitter in the description below so you can get new videos every day and then watch me live. And I'll see you guys on the next one. Thank you for watching. Bye-bye.